Janet Millette.
I'm Marshall Thompson.
And we've both been involved in the handbells for 2 years because it has only been operating for 2 years because it went into mothballs for 11 years. And the history of the handbells is that they were bought in the 1980s by St. Peter's Anglican Church. And Ev Orchison, a lovely lady who is 92 in this congregation, was the one who was directing the handbells. But people just, the handbells just got too heavy for them and they had to stop. So it was in mothballs for 11 years and they've been operating now for 2 years.
Actually, it was the last minister we had, Reverend Ed Murdy, that actually suggested it. She got the ball rolling. She put it to us, we either use the bells or we sell them. And there was just no selling them. We got enough people at the beginning to start it and to get the interest going again. And thank goodness for Janet taking over the leadership of the bells and being the director. We wouldn't be where we are today if it wasn't for Janet.
Thank you, Marshall. Yeah, I was challenged to do this. Leslie Curtis asked, would you like to direct the bells, because I was the organist here. And I just started being the organist here. I said, what do you mean by bells, you know? Didn't know what that meant. So she brought out this big case and opened it up, and there are all these beautiful bells in there. And I said, oh, that looks interesting, I'll try it. So we tried it, and with Ev helping us and Elsie Murphy helping us, we got going, and it's just gotten better and better. We only need 8 people to play the bells and 1 director, so we have a couple of extra people, but that's good. If somebody's sick, somebody else can take over their bells, and it's a good number, yeah. If the person, we would prefer, if the person can read music, that would be an asset to the group, but we have enough people for right now, but we would take names, I think, and telephone numbers, perhaps, of people who are interested, if in the future, you know, we needed somebody to help us out, we could phone them.
We play some music for Easter because we do go to the TPR and Extendicare, and we play quite a bit there. That's actually one of the first places that we did play was TPR and Extendicare, and then we were invited to join the brass band at Christmas. And we had some music done for Christmas. A little short, but because we'd only just started, and our repertoire has grown over the past couple of years. We get to play some that we really know well and do well, and then we learn other ones that we mothball sometimes.
And we also use drums, we use recorders with the bells. We've played the bells with the organ and with the congregation singing. We've played at the Memorial Hymn Sing at Holy Name, the Catholic Church, and with everybody singing and the bells accompanying that. It's really nice. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. So mostly Christian music. Yeah.
Once a week. We practice on Thursdays from 1 o'clock till 2:30. Sometimes if we've got a concert coming up and we're having a little bit of difficulty, it stretches on a little bit sometimes, but generally that's what it is. Absolutely.
We have a lot of fun. As a group, we have a lot of fun, especially due to Mr. Jocularity. I call him Mr. Jocularity. He keeps everybody's spirits up, and yeah, it's good.
Sometimes when you're playing, it gets tense. You're trying to learn something and you beat yourself up, and a little bit of humor goes a long way sometimes to break it up and get that tension where you will play well.
It's an ecumenical group. We practice and we use the bells that are the Anglican Church's bells, but there are people in this group that are from other denominations. Four denominations. Well, last night we had a concert with the brass band and the church was packed, and I think everybody had a really good time. And I think our reputation speaks for itself. I think we're building up a reputation of being a really good, entertaining group, you know?
I know when I was trying to sell tickets to last night's concert, everybody knew what the brass band was. Some didn't know what the bells were. But when we told them what they were, oh yeah, well, I remember seeing that or hearing you, yes. And yeah, well, okay, give me a ticket, we'll come. And which was really nice. You know, you're not coming to see, per se, the brass band, but you are coming to see us. Well, it gives us a perk. Absolutely. We do between 4 and 6 a year.
Or even in a season, really, because it's kind of divided spring season and Christmas season. Eh?
Yeah, yeah.
So we would have Extendicare, TPR, the hospital at Christmas we went to.
Yeah.
Then there's the brass band concert. Then we do Holy Name sometimes for the memorial hymn sing. And one time we were invited to play for the retired teachers luncheon conference that they were having. So
yeah, it varies. You know, it's probably closer to 8 or 9 times the year, I guess.
Yeah. And at the nursing homes, we have the bells. We also have some recorder numbers that just recorders are playing, and some numbers where we sing with the keyboard. So we have a variety of music too. So if anyone would like us to play for their organization, let us know, please, about at least 3 months ahead of time. Yeah. We did have a workshop in March, and it does cost money to bring a real expert from down south to come up here and teach us about bells, and that's where we spent our funds. And we have, you know, equipment and things like that we have to buy. So it would be nice to sometimes. Actually, the retired teachers did give us an honorarium, so that was great.
Yeah.
Yeah. We will play for free though, also. Yeah, we will. Especially at the nursing homes and that.
And the churches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a lot of fun. It is.
And the people are great. The group is a really terrific group.